Hello, hello. Your man Sage is back. I'm gonna be doing how to draw a monster. Okay, let's be serious. I'm gonna just sketch out a random, creature of the earth, a random monster. I'm just gonna be giving you the tips of how I basically draw, different kinds of monsters depending on my mood or depending on what you're trying to go for in terms of storyline and character build up and all that. So let me lay down the basics. A typical monster could range from any type of, you know, design. When you're trying to draw one, you could have different combinations, but here's what you could use for emphasis or to start up. That's the human physique, and that's basically what I'm using. As you can see, the human physique could be exaggerated, and when you think of the animal physique, you could see some form of similarities in terms of muscle mass in some areas, so with that you could also use it. Let's say you draw a human being or muscular big dude, then you could give him werewolf skin, and also you could give him like the big ass neck muscles of a werewolf, things like that as well. So you have a variety of combos to play with. You could mix a robot, you could mix like a mecha. I basically did it here as well. I gave him like a tentacle metal arm that's just going out of control. So, you know, expand your imagination. Remember, keep it simple. Keep it simple. For your first few tries, you don't want to just go in and you want to be like, oh, I'm gonna draw Godzilla with a huge mecha chest and draw him like with two monsters popping out of his legs. That's come on, take it easy. You could do that, but to brush off your skills and start up, you gotta just take it simple. You could combine two humans and make them vicious. You got a lot of combinations, so don't ever limit yourself. The only limitation you should have is if you want to design a specific kind of monster for, let's say, your storyline or illustration, and you actually need to be specific. But more time, just go with the flow. By the way, this is just a random monster, so it's not in my storyline or anything like that. It's not in my comic series. If you haven't checked out the video on my comic series where I give updates, I'm gonna give tips and more, build up to how I come up with the elements for my story. And there is a different playlist I have for specifically storyboarding and illustration. I'm gonna be doing comic paneling and all that. So the drill. Subscribe, smack the bell, and keep intact. Apologies, my voice is actually kind of cracked. It's gone. Maybe I actually sound like a monster. Okay, I don't think that's how you say it, but it's cool. Take note of how I'm actually drawing this as well. Line weights, shading, core shadows. I got the videos for demo, so if you could go back, take a look, keep you updated. I'm gonna do illustrations for texturing. Like let's say you wanna make something look more metallic or make it look much more biological, in terms of scales, tentacles. Oh yeah, you could also add, you see, tentacles and other, horns like I put on his face. You could actually add that. I call those the extras. Those are like the extra things. You could make his ears longer, his eyes bigger, or you could make him blind. Look at what I did to his mouth. It's like like an air passage, like a gas mask, air passage, So feel free, feel free. So whenever you want to design, just take the human form as a basis. You could look at Hulk, you could look at different. That reminds me, he's giving me Abomination vibes from Marvel. But I'm a DC fan still. You know what it is? I'm a DC boy. Well, not from DC, but you get the idea. You can see for his nails as well. See how sharp they are. It is very typical for most monsters and so all time the little details can really help you, combine. You could combine something very cool. So never limit your imagination. Never limit your imagination. I'm gonna do little metal textures. I'll get his body scaled up and see that. Don't worry, I'm gonna have a tutorial on this. Fear not, I've got you covered. I want to see the different kind of monsters you lot do. You could tag me in and let me see how creative you go. I know what I'm gonna call him. If you lot have any idea, you can smack it in the comments. Give him a name. I'll probably call him, I don't know. I actually can't come up with anything right now. No door. Destructive tentacles. That's so lame. I'm better than this. Hi fellas, make sure you remember to like and comment. Give him a name and share. Catch you lot later. Peace. How?